Do you have big and ambitious dreams? Do you ever look at the successful and well-respected people in your work, online, or in your communities, and you want to be like them, have a life like them with freedom and abundance while having a positive and meaningful impact to the world, and at the same time, be true to your own unique self and purpose? Do you have big ambitions and have this great vision for yourself and your family, but you just don't know where to start? Where the job you're working right now feels like 1,000 years apart from what you want to be doing, and your bank account is millions away from the lifestyle that you want to have. What do you do then? How do you get started on a dream that feels impossible, but you know it's possible because you see other people achieving it? So you hang on. How do you turn big dreams like these into your reality? Well, in this episode, we'll share with you the 3 big ideas on how to get started with your big dreams. Number 1 is expand your network. The first step to knowing how to get started on any dream is to find someone who has done that and ask them how they were able to achieve it. Now, this piece of advice feels like common sense, but not everyone is doing it. And they are simply held back when they start saying things like, "But I don't know anyone who's doing what I want to do," or "I don't have access to those people." That's why this is the first step, to get access, to expand your network. So for example, let's say you want to get a career as a writer. Well, how do you start? It can begin with the simple step of asking your existing friends, "Hey, do you know anyone who writes for a living? Can you introduce me to them?" Or let's say you're looking to start from working from home or get into real estate investing or into trading for a living. The first step could be as simple as joining Facebook groups online or attending summits and seminars about those topics. Then after the seminar or summit, message the speakers. Get to know them, treat them out for lunch or for coffee, and learn more from them. Now, even if the dream could be something highly niched down and specialized, say, working for startups or nonprofit or in a highly prestigious or hard to get into institution, step number 1 remains the same, which is to find people who are already in that industry or career path so that the next steps can be revealed to you. Now, before we go on to the next step, I have to warn you against the behavior of using the internet to stay in your comfort zone. An example of this is, say, a person is looking to get into a new career in this prestigious company. So they hop online and look for the job requirements or job openings. But on their website, it says no job openings. And they stop there. And bam, it's now a dead dream. We have to stop hiding behind our computer screens. We have to stop assuming that everything we need is already posted online. We have to recognize that in order to reach our biggest dreams, we have to go out and meet and talk to people. You know, when you're driving into a place you've never been before, many people today would just open up their phones and use their map and navigation apps to tell them which way to go. Gone is the practice of actually putting down the window and asking the person you see on the street, "Excuse me, bossing, paano po pumunta dito? How do I get to my destination?" It's funny when we put it that way, but isn't it true? There are many things the internet can't answer, and there are many things that will only be revealed to you if you ask a living and breathing person. So go out there and expand your network. The next step, when you finally know someone who is doing what you want to do and accomplish, is step number 2, validate expectations versus reality. Let's say your friend already knows a friend who knows a friend that is doing the work that you want to do. And you were able to get an introduction and then set up a quick coffee or lunch meetup, or maybe just even a phone call. So what do you ask this person? Your next job is now to validate your expectations with reality. Because chances are you have made many assumptions from your outsider's perspective and your past experiences. that doesn't necessarily hold true when you're already inside. A big example could be in the thousands of opportunities online promising people that when they enter this business, they'll be able to enjoy passive income. But wait, how passive is passive? Does that mean not working at all or working 4 hours a day? Or is it still really a lot of work but just higher income? So it's not really passive. Or maybe it can be passive income for just 2 to 3 months, and then you've got to start all over again and work hard again to set up that passive income stream. Another example here could be what it takes to be accepted into a new job or a new position. You might be thinking that you've got to get this certification first or these number of years of experience before you're considered for the role, because that's what's listed on the website. But when you start speaking from someone on the inside, you learn that the website is outdated, or apparently there's another way to get in without these certifications, or they have a totally different criteria of assessing who gets in or not. And those things may not be listed on the website. Validate expectations with reality, and you can only do that if you speak with someone. Another thing you've got to validate with someone already doing what you want to do and accomplish is the lifestyle. What's the lifestyle like? What's their day like? What are the challenges they are facing? What's the part that they struggle the most? Because on the outside, it might look like it's just so easy. They've got thousands to millions of fans and followers. They've got this huge team. It seems like everything is perfect. Now, it can be truly perfect, but there can also be lots of challenges that they have had to face and overcome to reach that level of success. So, as someone who is just starting out, it is invaluable for you to know if their lifestyle, both the glamour and the challenges, is also something that you would want. Validate expectations with reality. Now, at this point, 2 things can happen. Number 1, you realize that your big dream is truly amazing and it's worth it and you want to commit to it and really pursue it. Or number 2, you realize that your big dream is actually just a fantasy and that it looks so amazing and attractive from afar, but when you come closer, it's not for you. And when that happens, that's okay. You just change directions. Or maybe you validate that expectation again with a new person. Because the perspective of just one person most of the time can't capture the entire picture. So you talk with new people and you keep searching for the one that resonates with you the most. Point is, you're still moving closer to your big dream even though it's the dream that's changing. Now, if you're clear on your dream already, you validated expectations with reality, and you know it's what you want, it's what you're meant to be doing, the next step is, number 3, develop the critical skills to success. The number 1 factor that will determine if you will be able to accomplish your big goals falls down on one word: skills. And notice, it's plural, skills. For instance, if you want to start an online education business, just like what we do here in Pinoy Money Academy, it's not enough to be a good teacher and make videos. Sure, that's one of the skills needed. But throughout the journey, a crucial skill that has made a huge difference for us was email marketing. Basically, that's how to sell on email. Now, these sets of skills will be different depending on what your big goal is. It's going to be different if you want to be a world-renowned athlete or artist. It's going to be different if you want to build a business empire. It's going to be different if you want to evangelize people in other countries. This is another important reason why it's important to connect with someone who knows more than you and has achieved more than you in the area you want to progress in. Because you can ask them what skills are important. And so now you can focus on learning these skills so you actually move forward and closer to achieving your big goal. And that's our 3 big ideas on how you can get started on your big goal. And now that you know this, well, it's time to get started. Hey there, J3 here, and this is a time-sensitive announcement. I'd like to invite you to the 10X Your Success Story Online Summit happening this July 1 to 3 online. This is where myself and 30 other experts in the fields of real estate, freelancing, online business, social media marketing, Amazon business, startup and venture capital investing, life coaching, writing as a career, entrepreneurship, and personal finance. These experts and myself will be giving away our 3-step action plans on how we would rebuild our business and our success if we lost everything and had to start all over again. So, if you are someone who is just starting out, this online summit is a perfect opportunity for you to quickly expand your network, validate expectations with reality, and identify the 3 most important steps to succeed in each of these respective fields. You can view all of the details of this summit when you go to pinoymoneyacademy.com/10xsummit. This online summit will be free to join and held from July 1 to 3 only. Again, it is online, so you can join in from anywhere as long as you have a device connected to the internet. Now, as a part of this event, the organizers have given us a special discount code for those wishing to get the recordings of the entire summit, so you can learn at your own time. So if you head on over to pinoymoneyacademy.com/10xsummit and you sign up for your free tickets, you can input the code 10x_J3 to receive a 1,000 peso discount on the summit recordings. Again, the link is pinoymoneyacademy.com/10xsummit. Hope to see you there.